Hello to you again, and today, my friends, what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn how to set up the crane. Now, the most important thing about setting up the crane is that you have to get it balanced perfectly for the camera that you're using and also for the lens that you've got on. Depending on the lens, the balance would shift, and what that would mean, you'd have to rebalance the crane. No problem at all. With the crane model that I have right now, it only takes seconds, but I'm gonna show you how to set it up properly. So, let's go. When you put it up, make sure that all of the parts are fairly loose, because you'd have to adjust them anyway. So this is how you'd begin your setup. Make sure that the tripod is nice and level so that you wouldn't have a problem over here, and when you adjust things, make sure that the head is locked so that you have more control. So there we go. Make sure these are nice and long, and don't tighten them too much, because you're going to have problems like this. So, there we go. Right now, the camera I'm going to use is Canon 5D Mark III. It's very important to make sure that it actually clicks in. The most important bit now is the weight. My little silver case of doom, which weighs a lot, and you'd have your regular dumbbell weights. Now, for this, all you do is you unscrew this. Whoa, we have a little bit of a problem. The tripod starts to live its own life, and that, my friends, is all because too much tension is going through the head. So, when you've evened it out, make sure you put weights one by one. This is a 2.5 kilogram weight, and see what's going on. You can clearly see that this is nowhere near enough for the weight of the camera. So, and then you start adding more weights. At this point, we have very fine adjustments. First of all, make sure that the tripod head is even. Now, ideally, camera should stay 100% even. Does it stay that way? Yes, it does. Well, that means that the balance is very accurate. Once again, double check that the tripod is level and that the level is correct over here. Now, the way to deal with this one is very simple. You loosen up those grips over here and you move it like so until the bubble is right in the center, and then you tighten those up. Once the crane is balanced, then half of your worries are gone. Balanced crane means balanced movements. All you have to do now is come up with the movements that you think are cool. There are all sorts of movements available, and everything that you do with a balanced crane becomes very smooth and very silky. Please note, it is very important to make sure that with the tripod, the pan is unlocked. That way you can have very beautiful, nice shots on the crane where the tripod is doing its job as well. And another little tip for you: resistance. The most important thing about resistance is that just try to feel it. The resistance of the crane going up and down should match the pan of the tripod. If you match those, like in my tripod for instance, it is set to resistance level 1 and it matches perfectly. So every single time I'm doing a crane move, combined with a tripod move, it works very seamlessly, like so. So there we have it. This is your basic mini crane setup, and I really hope it helps. A tip for you: think about the kind of lenses that you put on it and make sure that this lovely balance between camera with lens and the back weight is right. This will get you the shots that you like, and I really hope you can come up with some creative shots and maybe share some thoughts that you had on the setup of similar cranes. Best of luck on the day of the shoot. Bye bye.